Glad you are here. It is the live, the big one. And sadly, my wonderful superstar guest was called away for a funeral and a few other social obligations. So I thought we'd have some fun today and I would show you how the new store space is progressing. But first, let's talk calendars and all that kind of fun stuff. Give me a second. I'm going to actually pull up my ever-loving little calendar so that I can make all the good announcements. Hopefully you're still seeing me. I don't know. Um, but what is going on this month and next? What is happening in the world today? First thing I have to tell you is that Tarot Lab this month, and only this month for this year, is not happening. So if you were planning on Tarot Lab this Sunday, try next month. She's already definitely booked in for July, August, September, October, November, December, the rest of the year. She's thrilled to be doing it. We are in a slightly smaller space, so you're really going to want to grab those chairs when you do come. But we are still having our astrology by donation class, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And we'll be having the palmistry class the Sunday after that, the fourth Sunday of June. I can also let you guys know that we'll be doing the Reiki share on the 29th, Sunday the 29th. And we've had a request to reconstitute a piece we've done in the past that has always been a fun one to do, which is an herbal case study share. So in that situation, you don't have to have been an herbal student here, but if you are helping people with herbs, be it professionally or friends and family, and you want to come in and share your case study and let people kibitz over it, basically, maybe you'll get some good suggestions for what you might want to try. This is a free meetup, basically, and it's going to happen on the last Sunday of the month, probably at about 2 o'clock would be my guess. We're just getting it scheduled in now. I also have to announce that in July, I've had by special request, we'll be doing a cupping class. So if you've ever been curious about cupping, its origins, how to do it safely, because there are some things you really do have to be mindful of when you are cupping someone. You want to do it nice. Most people are going to start by cupping people's backs, and you can put undue pressure on certain parts of the body. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got someone who's really wanting to get a hold of me, despite my explaining to them that I'm just not available right now. Let me just go ahead and lower that ringer for everyone so that we're not disturbed for our conversation. Now, my herb classes are winding up, so the last herb class for year 2 is tonight. If you're interested in beginning your big herb journey, we'll be starting year 1 up again on Tuesday evenings next September. If you would like to make a payment plan for that, I encourage you to come in and start that registration process this month, June. It's always a fun class. And yeah, we've already got people signing up, so come and join us if you're ready for that one. It's always a good time. There'll be some Reiki 1 classes coming up again on the 3rd, I believe it's the 3rd Sunday of this month. So if you're ready for your Reiki 1, come on through. It's always a good time. The length of that class really depends on how many people turn up, because I still do those initiations traditionally, which means one-on-one. So rather than spending more than about 3 hours in lecture and conversation, we do that, then we do the initiations, then we do some practice for another hour or so. So this could easily turn into a 3-hour class if it's a tutorial for 1. It could easily turn into an 8-hour class if it's a tutorial for a dozen people. So join us for Reiki 1 because it's always a good time. And Standing Stones is meeting on the 14th. That's their last in this series. I'm sure they'll want to start up again in the fall. Be warned, Standing Stones, this classroom size is a little tighter. So you guys will fit, but you might not fit as well in a circle as you once did, or you might have to double the circle. depending on the size of the crew that shows up. We'll be in this classroom. The penguins eventually will be gone. Sorry, penguins. But this room, other than having been shaped, is incomplete. We haven't finished this room yet. We've got a few other finishing touches we'll be putting in over the course of the month of June, including finishing up this room. So let me take you on a tour of where we've been, because there's not a lot of new stuff because we've been moving all of our stuff right now. So, awkward laptop tour. Let's go. I'm going to. There we go. So, more natural lighting now. So, this in this room. There's our fabulous door. There's the whiteboard hiding all of the construction and painting messes. It's also blocking off the closet that we'll have here. I am hearing a Liz, not this Liz, a different Liz, coming in the hallway right now. She doesn't scurry past quickly. I'm warning her now. She's hiding. She is neatly hiding. It lies. I'm going to tell you now, it lies. We do not have a restroom. The building has a restroom, and you can follow the maze and get to the restroom from that door. That one right there. But that's not a restroom. I think I'm going to put up a little challenge for people, a little sign that gives them clues on the journey of the maze of finding the restroom here. That there's some empty display cases. We haven't quite put in anything yet, but we are starting to get things put together. Fabulous baths are up. There's some jewelry we've got up. The readers area, which is cluttered up right now with some moving boxes. We're going to put a big old tapestry, I think, on, which I'm very excited for. Books are starting. Decks. Case where they've always been. And all of the other decks, all the regular sized boxes that contain the deck and usually a booklet that explains the deck. See, I'm going to have to add a few more shelves. I'm looking forward to that. You have no idea. I'm so excited for more decks. That's the bright, shiny window. The sun is streaming through because it's still morning and we face east. Probably next week would be my guess. 50s or 20s. It's here. You're good. But we've got our lovely. No. It's for the rubber. And it's before, say, the 10th. Please leave it. Because we're gonna every time I order flat, we'll get more stuff. So we'll get mom and dad again. We'll get Gaia and Bethany. So statues to get next. In addition to those, sorry if that's loud for you guys. I just wanted to put the microphone right computer itself. It's a It's a cute, tiny little thing. See if you can I show it to you guys? Nope, I can't quite get it in camera. So let me know, because it might be, I don't know, Freya and Odin and Bridget and I don't know, Cernunnos. I'm not sure who we'll get. So let me know if you have an opinion. I'd love to hear about it. But in the meantime, I know this is a super short live, but I'm going to be very honest. I just moved over the Wi-Fi and the cash register system, and I'm dying to see if they work. So I'm not going to be on very long today, for better or worse. Hopefully, we'll see you guys soon, either here at the shop, which is now at 2520 Central Avenue Northeast in Minneapolis. That is just about 5-6 blocks north of where we were. So about a minute and a half drive north of where we were. Still in Minneapolis itself, right across the street from Holy Land, and just less than half a block north of Lowry Avenue on Central. We're even on the same side of Central as we were in our previous location. So hopefully we'll see you here soon or at magusbooks.com. And of course, as always, myself, I'm getting that phone call again. Myself, the other Liz, Adam, Jamie, Mark, all the wonderful readers, Morpheus, who does the dreams interpretation on Mondays, Raven Wolf, who's here multiple times a week doing tarot readings, Megan, who's doing readings multiple times a week as well, using mostly tarot, and of course, Doc Murphy, who's here on Sundays as a substitute, as is Megan, actually. They're both partly substituting in for Tracy. So as she's healing up from a few surgeries. So we're looking forward to her coming back. But in the meantime, we're loving having Megan and Murphy here. It's just been wonderful. So on behalf of all the readers, myself and all the staff, we thank you for all the things you can do, the likes, the subscribes, the comments. We really love the comments, the watches, the shares, all the magical things you do. We appreciate. It's completely free to you, and it does help our algorithms, so we love it. We are all wishing you, though, a wonderful day and a happy, happy week. So we'll say